Hello all, welcome back to my channel, Hithika Productions. I hope everyone is doing good. So today I am going to explain you guys how we can implement email trigger in A360. So if you are visiting my channel first time and if you are watching the video very first time, then do like, share and subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get a notification email. Thanks for watching. Let's dive into the topic. So as I mentioned, today we are going to implement email trigger. So if you watched my video, my previous video, so I have, explained about how we can read config files if the config file is XML or the config file as Excel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to implement email trigger for the same. So so let's see how we can do it. So here is triggers option. Here you can see the variables and the actions, and on the bottom you can see triggers option. So under that you can see email trigger. So I'm just drag and dropping email trigger. So here there are different options in email trigger. You can see email server, EWS server, and Outlook. So if you wanted to read it from the Outlook, which is in this particular mission, you can select this. If you wanted to read through the IMAP or POP, you can use this. And if you wanted to read it from Exchange server, then you can use the EWS server. So I'm just going to implement this email trigger for my Outlook. So I'm going to use IMAP or POP. So that is where I'm just going to use this email server concept. So let's say this is my email email box. So whenever your email comes to this particular mailbox, the bot supposed to trigger. Okay. So let's see how we can implement that. Okay. So we need to get the email server settings. Let's find Gmail server settings over internet, and we'll use them. So you can see, let's use the IMAP. So this is the IMAP host. I'm just taking it from, uh, Google. Host is this, and I am just enabling IMAP radio button. And the port number, you can see it here, 993, and enabled SSL. Yes, it is enabled. Sorry, 993. And it will ask the interval how frequent the bot is supposed to monitor the mailbox. So here it is 120 seconds, which means every 2 minutes the bot is going to look for the email box. If there are any emails, it will trigger. So I will decrease it to 30 seconds so that we don't need to wait for longer time. And if you can see it here, it will ask this particular email account credentials. So I have stored them in my credential locker. So I am going to call that here. So here is my credential locker name, and here is my credential name, and the attribute name is email ID. It will pull from the control room, from the locker. So the password I will take it from here. So this is done. If you wanted to select criteria, if you wanted to use all incoming emails, you can do that. And if you wanted to take or trigger the bot for a specific emails from the a specific person, let's say email from, you can specify that name, the email ID, so that whenever the respective email comes from that respective ID, that time this bot is going to be triggered. And you can mention the name or subject also, and even you can mention the with an attachment. If the attachment comes, you can do it. This is a multiple choice. This is going to be unconditioned. Whenever you selected these, you have to provide those information. Even you can specifically read from a particular folder also. And then if you wanted to store this information, you can keep it in a variable, but this is the optional one. So anyway, this is a trigger. We are not going to use it later point of time. If you have such a requirements, you can use that record also. So I'm done. So I'm expecting there would be one error when I run this particular pod, because I have not enabled to access the less secure apps to Gmail. So basically, Gmail won't allow the automations to interact since it is going to use IMAP server settings. This is going to read the email from that particular mail server, so which is blocked because we haven't enabled the less secure apps option in Gmail. Let's see how we can do it. Even you guys also can try it from your side. This is the simple process you can implement from your side also. So how we can enable the less secure apps means you can just go to click on the icon, name icon, and then go to manage your Google account. So then you can see, if you go to security, you can see security options, and then if you scroll a little down, you can see less secure apps access, which is currently off. So let's see, without enabling this, how the bot is going to be treated, and after enabling this, how the bot is going to work. So I'm just going to run the bot. So whenever you keep triggers in the bot, you will get two options. Initially you will get only run now option. Now you will get another option, run with the trigger. So you can just hit on that. So it will be going to deploy into this mission, and then it will monitor for the trigger. So once it is trying to listen for the trigger, then I will just drop an email to the respective mailbox, and let's see how it's going to work. So every 30 seconds is, which is mentioned here, right? Which means every 30 seconds, this bot is going to trying to log into the mailbox, which I plug the credentials here. Okay, so now you can see listening for the trigger, right? Let me drop an email. Uh, let's say, so this is the email box, and I'm just typing email trigger testing. Okay, I'm just keeping the same message in the body also. I'm just sending an email. Now let's go for the mailbox. Let's see whether we received the mail or not. So it is taking some time. So yes, I got the mail, and now this bot is going to, it's supposed to trigger as per the concept. It's supposed to trigger, but due to the security reasons, the security blockers for the less secure apps, which is not going to happen. So anyway, this account will get a email saying there is an attempt to log into this particular mailbox with some automation or something. Let's see what it is, the exact error message. So maybe take some time. Okay, it's still it is looking for a trigger. Just refreshing. Still it is okay. Just bear for 1 or 2 more minutes. We will get the expected thing. Not sure why I haven't received it. There should be some warning which is expected from Google, sorry, Gmail, that there is some login attempt. Maybe previously I enabled some checkbox. That may be the reason. Okay, let me do one thing. I'm not sure why we are not getting that alert, but usually when you try from your end to do this, you will get alert. So that time you can uh, make the changes accordingly. Now I'm just going to here, and I will let's stop the bot, and then we'll do it. So let's enable less secure apps. Okay, this is enabled. Okay, closed. Now, yeah, sorry. Now we got the whatever I mentioned, right? Now we got that issue. access for less secure apps has been turned on. Okay, it is saying we just turned on. But usually we used to get a alert, critical security alert from Google that something is trying to access your mailbox. Now I'm just running it again with the trigger, and again I will drop a email once it started listening for the triggers. I will drop a email. Hopefully now this time the bot is going to be triggered automatically whenever I sent an email. So now I can see the bot is looking for the trigger. I'll do one thing. I'm just going to send items. I will just do forward this again. Forward. Okay. So I'm done. Let's look for the email to land into this mailbox, and we can see. Yeah, now we can see here it is two, right? So hopefully, maybe in 30 seconds or 1 minute, we can see the bot is going to be triggered. So every 30 seconds, it looks into that mailbox, and if it finds any incoming email, then it starts, executing it. So if it is executed, you know, it is just showing a message box. Yeah, it started. See, it listen for that particular mail, and it started triggered. So this is what the code inside my bot. So this is executed, and then it is displaying its values. So let's not stop. Let's try one more time to drop an email with a different subject. Let's see one more time how it is going to work. Triggers. Okay, I just kept just a triggers. Now I'm going back to the other mailbox. We could get trigger another email with subject to trigger. Yeah, we got it. Let's see how it's going to execute it again. So this is how we can implement even other different triggers. You can see the triggers, different triggers here, right? So yeah, it is again you know executing the bot. Since it is, we just given a 30 seconds interval, so it looks for every 30 seconds, and now it is uh, executed the code. So this is how it all the times it monitors that mailbox, and whatever the time interval you provide here, it is going to be wait for the time, and then look into the mailbox. If there are something new incoming emails, then it will trigger the bot. So there are different triggers available in Automation Anywhere A360, email triggers and the files and folders, hotkeys, interface triggers, process triggers, service triggers, and Windows triggers. You can apply whatever you want. So I hope this video helps you to understand more about how we can implement email triggers in A360, and even it helps you to you can try it also from your side. So if you like the video, please do like, share, and subscribe the video, and hit a bell icon so that whenever I upload a new videos, you will get the notifications. So see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.